Sir, can you just please state the legal name to the record?
Is Zachary Stump here?
No, but the mother is the biological mother. And I say that for two reasons. First of all, Judge, today's date time set for sentencing. We acknowledge receipt of pre-sentence investigation report. Under residency, the victim lives in Flat Rock. The defendant lives in Westland per the bond conditions. Therefore, this report needs to properly reflect that my client does not reside in Flat Rock. There are no additional deletions, corrections, errors. We're asking, it's stated 12 months probation, but this is a delayed sentence to 3 to 6 months. We're asking the court to adopt the recommendation as to provisions 1 through 5, asking for no assaultive contact with the victim, a minor child. The mother is here. Moreover, the mother has been intricately involved in the entire process from start to finish. This was a family matter. Words were said. The child jumped out the window, which is not uncommon in his bedroom. He went to the neighbor's house.
How old is Zachary?
But he's 17 in October.
Why were you going out of control on him?
So
Because I know he didn't clean the bathroom. I read the report.
yes, sir.
Okay, I get it. Well,
Am I allowed to explain myself?
yeah,
It's
absolutely.
sibling rivalry, Judge, and my client is the older sibling and knew or should know better to make sure that he's not using disparaging words to frighten his younger brother.
What do you want to say?
Just in that morning, I walked in his bedroom, talking to him, very nice, like 4 times, because he had asked me for the last week, or told me the last week he was gonna clean. And I was just asking him, are you gonna clean or not? And then he was like screaming at me, like, telling me this, that, of all these other mean words. And finally, I just had snapped. I just said, the words I had said. And there's a thing on the report that.
Were you banging on the door and stating you were going to kill him and beat his ass?
I said I was going to kill him.
Did you say you were going to beat his ass?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
It was just as a brotherly thing, like, we were arguing as brothers. It was not.
I got a brother. We didn't threaten to beat up each other. Come on.
We never.
Brothers are going to have disagreements. Go ahead. I'm listening.
It was just us arguing. It was, like we weren't. I have.
All right, everyone, buckle up because this courtroom session starts off tense and gets even more intense. We've got family drama escalating into a full-blown legal confrontation, a judge trying to cut through excuses, and a teenage brother so scared he literally jumped out of a window to get away. You're about to see emotional testimony, strict probation rulings, harsh warnings, and even a rare case dismissal. This hearing has everything: personal conflict, legal education, and some surprising moments of honesty. Let's dive in and break down exactly what went down in Judge Pope's courtroom today.
4 other brothers, we argued like that before. It's never been.
Well, maybe you ought to stop.
Yes, I'm going to start going to therapy and taking care of my anger, and, I did snap out, but there was no excuse for it. I'm doing well on my own. Like, I work out every day. I have my own company. I was doing great before working with my dad. Like, I've never done anything bad. Like, I don't have the criminal history. I'm not really having anger issues. I just really needed to get out of there. You know what I'm saying? And I don't argue with anybody. I'm well off, I guess.
Lisa, give me a review hearing date, 6 months. 6 months probation. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law. I'll take it under section 771.1 as set forth in the stipped form. Anger management, attend that with 4-week follow-up. No contact with Zachary Stump.
Yes,
You
sir.
cannot write, phone, see, text, email, or communicate with Mr. Zachary Stump or have anybody else do any of those things for you or on your behalf. You're not to possess firearms. You have any firearms? Dangerous weapons?
No, sir.
All right, you're not to possess any. 1-day court work program, there's a $35 a day charge for that, so you have to pay $35. 1 day of community service, 8 hours. You can do that at any nonprofit organization. Your total 8 hours community service must be completed by October 31. Fines $100, costs $100, 75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment. Screening fees $60 for 385. Probation fees are $120 for 505. You have court work program fees of $35 plus attorney fees of $40. Your total's $580. You pay that, you stay out of trouble.
Yes, sir.
You obtain and maintain employment. Again, no contact, no firearms, no dangerous weapons, anger management with 4-week follow-up.
Your Honor, I have one consideration. We do have the biological mother here. We're seeking no assaultive contact, especially as we're rounding into the holiday season. This is becoming.
I can't speak, she can't speak for Zach. He's 17. I want to hear from him.
Yes, Judge. So if we schedule
Yeah, I don't have a problem.
a Zoom hearing and.
Yeah, he can file a handwritten motion, wish to have contact with my brother. And probation will notify, and if you have any problem with this,
Yes.
you tell them, I want them to notify your brother. He can appear in person or by Zoom. We'll schedule it. And I'll be happy to modify the order so long as he agrees.
Yes, Judge.
I know he's 17, but yeah, I still.
You could be emancipated at that age. So
No. Okay, Lisa, do you have a review date?
26th at 9 o'clock,
I'm sorry, you cut out. What, 26th of what month?
February.
2/26/26 at 9 o'clock will be your review hearing date, okay?
All right, thank you.
Do you understand everything?
Yes, Your Honor.
Can he pay all of this today, counsel?
I get paid $200.
All right. So you pay 200 now. When can you pay the other 380?
Is there a way I could do like 100 a month or like 200 a month, one of the two?
I'm going to ask for 100 a month, Judge. He's self-employed.
I work with my father on the side and
Yeah, I'll do
my own little company.
$100 monthly, but all due by December 20th.
And he looks good in a suit and tie. I am very appreciative.
Well, that's nice to see somebody showing a little bit of respect, but that's just me. Have a good day. Good luck to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Judge, if it please the court, you're all set. Because he needs to go to probation. And,
Yes.
Okay.
And then go down the hall and pay the 200. Good luck to you. Jacob Lesnow. Jacob Christopher Lesnow. I'm going to go on to this one. I have Ms. Tessino here. Your name? Sir, your name?
Jacob Christopher.
He's telling me that he missed the test because he left his phone at his girlfriend's and he didn't have a phone to call, and then he realized it and he got a hold of you that day on the 18th. Is that true? And he tested the 19th?
He did. My kind of reasoning for the show cause, we've had a bumpy couple months with him. That, I don't know, if for me, I probably would have just went to DNA.
What's going on with you?
No, I should have. Honestly, for now on, I mean, this is not gonna happen again, but for now on, if I can't call, I'm just gonna go test right away. But the other bump in the road is just me knowing I'm out for work, which I'm not even gonna.
Yeah, remind me of that. What happened on that one?
He had emailed me. To
Yeah.
I didn't get back to him. He left anyway. His caller.
Yeah.
They,
You gotta be more attentive here, young man.
Yes, sir. No, I completely understand. I applied right away as soon as I could. I tested the very next morning. I couldn't even call in the morning. I honestly did the best I could. I was not trying to make anything difficult. I emailed her right when I could, and I went the very next morning.
What do you think?
like I said, it's hard, you know, I would like to believe him, but I just feel like we've had a lot of weird situations.
Yeah. I remember this now. I think you're trying to cheat.
No, you're on. I really am not.
You didn't do what you were supposed to do before. You don't get to leave the state without permission.
Yes, yeah.
It costs us 75, 1 day court work and pay 35 for that, total 110. You're getting yourself into some murky waters here. You have the 110?
Can I do? Yeah,
Just pay by September
Yeah.
18th. Can you do that?
yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
She'll set you up on the day on the court work program today. Best of luck to you. Thank you. People against Ron Sheena.
This section shows how structured and layered probation really is. It's not just stay out of trouble. The judge lists financial obligations, community service, no contact rules, and mandatory anger management. Each item has legal weight, and the no contact order is especially important. Jacob cannot call. text, message, or use a third party to reach his brother. That's how serious the court views emotional coercion and household threats. It's not about punishing him harshly, it's about protecting a minor and preventing the same cycle from repeating. Question for you. Do you think this level of restriction is fair for the situation?
25R514107A. Good morning, Mr. Sheena. Your name?
Ron Sheena.
All right. Raise your right hand, please. You solemnly swear affirm under the penalties of perjury, the testimony you've given these proceedings will be the whole true self you got.
Yes, I do.
You were in here May 15th. The charge was furnishing alcohol to a minor. It was taken under 771.1 for 6 months. You've applied for early discharge. The file was sent to the prosecutor. It says you're compliant. Since you were in court on May 15th, have you been arrested for any reason?
No,
Any new charges?
no,
Any contact with the police?
none whatsoever.
Prosecutor moves to dismiss. Congratulations to you. Case is dismissed. And we will send you the discharge, order of probation, dismissing the case and
Thank you very much.
discharging you. Good luck to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
People against Urso. Anthony Jordan Urso.
This hearing was a perfect example of how a judge balances accountability with opportunity. Jacob received structure, restrictions, and a clear path for improvement through anger management. Lesno got a warning that his credibility is hanging by a thread, while Sheena demonstrated how compliance can pay off with a full dismissal. Judge Pope's tone shifted case by case, stern when needed, supportive when earned, and always focused on safety and responsibility. If you found this breakdown insightful, make sure to hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more real courtroom moments and sharp legal analysis. Your engagement keeps these deep dive breakdowns coming.